Hello! Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my boathouse. Good to see you again. As you saw, it was pitch dark outside. It's early morn, and that's because today is a day that we and many of you have been waiting for. We go rod and rail fishing for huge North Atlantic cod. These monster cod from 7-8 kilos, that's 14-16 pounds upwards, that come into the harbor basin of Ålesund to spawn. It's a great fishery. Hundreds of people come from all over the world actually, to join us in this, what is a great festivity for all avid fishermen. Now, there's only one problem, and that is the Bay of Skodje has frozen over overnight. It's been freezing cold. And right now, since it's dark, I don't know how much of the bay is frozen over. So we just have to wait and see, and then we get it out into the boat and see how far we get. But for sure, come hell or high water, somehow we will get to Ålesund today and go fishing for cod. So please come and join us on this great adventure and have fun with us and catch some really monster cod. Alrighty, quite a ride. Here we are. This is Nørvasund. Nerv, old Norse name from the Viking times, and it is actually it was one of the largest cities. And I think it's fair to say, or maybe not city, but towns in Norway in the Viking times. Very good natural harbor that we now get into. And for those of you who are interested in wooden boats, we have something special for you coming up ahead. So what you see ahead is the regional museum for Sunnmøre, which has one of the largest boat collections in Norway. I think maybe, you know, come winter, maybe we can go and do a video there and have a presentation. What you see here in front, the wooden boat there, you can tell how many oars it has. So it's 4 on each side, which basically means that this is an åttring for 8 oars. And behind it here you have a very traditional shark, you know, local coastal fishing. This is pretty similar to the boat that we have, the hull, and our plan is to build something similar to that. What you have here under the white tarpaulin is Heland. This is one of the many fishing boats that smuggled refugees from Norway to the Shetland Island. My father's first cousins, Olav, Karl Johan and Knut Årsæter, was on one of these boats going over to Shetland Islands and joined the SOE. And behind me there, which we passed, is the childhood home for Joachim Rønneberg, who is, you know, of the heroes from Telemark fame. So anyway, enough about this sightseeing and history. Now we go fishing. And here we get out into the Fjord. And there you see the boats are there already. If you're gonna catch some fish, you have to be up early. So here we are. Welcome to the start of the cod fishing season 2026. We are in Fjord. Behind us here is the fair city of Ålesund. And every March, the cod, the skrei, the huge North Atlantic cod, Kabeljau-Reuse is the Latin name, comes into this fjord harbor basin to spawn. It's a bit early in the season. We spoke with a couple of fishermen earlier. They had caught 3 on some nets just outside this peninsula here. This you see this old fishing house there, the Sledningsodden. Let's see. It's a bit early in the season, but nice day, nice weather, and we are fishing with stingsill, very traditional lure. It is typically, silvery lures that you use. So that's right. There are some reefs and throws around here, and we are drifting a little bit, so we'll try various places. We have spoken with a few people around. But so far nobody has actually got anything on rod and reel today. Some told me that they have gotten a few out there outside that, and then a couple of others told me that they have gotten a couple just over there closer to land. So we try. And there we are at the bottom. And then we do 10 up. And and this is the a traditional fishery that's been going on for 1,000 years, and this is why it is due to this fisheries that the city of Ålesund owes its existence. And behind me here you see the Sunnmøre Alps. They are up to around 1,800 meters, 3,000 feet high. Quite a gorgeous day. Now, I know many people are very interested in what kind of gear we are using for this and that, and like what is the rod and what is the reel and all that stuff. For me, honestly, that's not so important. For me, it's a more fishing equipment like this is more a consumer article. And And I have I have two tips for this. I have another tip, which is stiffer, but I don't like this so much, honestly. I enjoy more to have a little bit more action in the tip, and so you can feel, and when you when it bites, you have more feeling of what's going on. But somebody like a bit stiffer tips, depending on the fisheries. And you will see during these videos here, when we go fishing for cod, you will see that we use various types of equipment. Not only we use yule, a small wheel, and we also use a handheld. I thought that gentleman over there got something, but no. Just when we started out this morning, it was below zero, below freezing point. The Bay of Skodje had frozen over. The ice, I don't think it was more than a half a millimeter, so a half a centimeter, so maybe that's a quarter of an inch, probably, around there about, thick. So it sounds very dramatic when the ice hits the hull of the boat, but that's the reason why we have an aluminium dinghy, because it can handle it very well. A plastic, a glass fiber boat could do it too, depending on the ice thickness. But I would be a bit more concerned then. I wouldn't say nervous, but concerned. Many people, many boats about, many people fishing. And this is the first weekend of the cod fishing season here in Fjord. Usually it lasts a month. And going forward for this month we will do many videos on rod and reel and fishing for cod. we will keep the boat here in the marina, in the sail club that we have organized. So we rent a berth there for the boat, or dinghy, for a month. So we will have a lot of opportunities to coming back here and do many more videos for you. So stay tuned and remember to subscribe, share, comment and like. And that means all to us. If you know, that's why we're making these videos, to engage with the regular viewers and exchange fishing experience and fishing stories with them. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please consider supporting the channel, so we can buy more fishing gear and we can make many more different fishing videos for you. I think, you know, the fishing here in Norway is, you know, season based, right? So for a month or two we fish with pike, for a month or so we fish with rod and reel, and then the freshwater fishing start, you know, with trout and nets in the lake and salmon in the river and trout in the lakes and such. And then in the fall again, we start with the nets in the sea, and then followed by the lobster pots and lobster fishing. And then of course Christmas we try to get fresh fish for cod for Christmas. So it follows the seasons, and you know, it is quite a traditional way of living. So I think now it's close to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see here behind me the boats are a little bit spread out. So, you know, as soon as somebody gets a fish, a cod, then, you know, everybody gathers together like more like in a scrum. But, you know, when there's no fish to be had, then they all spread out. So, you know, we keep an eye on the other boats and look out if somebody gets a fish. And of course, many of them have fish finders on board. Ours are out of service at the moment. Should try to fix that. Alrighty. Oh, we had to move, was too close to shore. It's quite deep here. I think I have to look at the map. I thought for a second it was something that nibbled on my lure. Oh, alrighty. Today's first. So, it's a haddock. Oh, the first fish of the season hanging on rod and reel. We were fishing for cod. And do you know which species? Do you know which this one? It's a haddock, right? Yeah, excellent. Fish and chips, eh? So, oh, yeah. Oh. Excellent, excellent. Oh, just what we needed. I just oh. So, there we are. Beautiful, beautiful. And, well, it's been sitting quite deep, so. And of course, oh, we don't show this on camera. But there it is. One should have respect for animals. And so, the first one of the season. I think, to be quite honest, I think actually it's been on the lure hook for some time, because I felt there was something, but there wasn't any movement. So I was like, is there something? Isn't there something? And I told the crew that, okay, maybe there is something here. No, there isn't anything. So actually, when I pulled it up for check if it was something there, actually there was. So anyway, today's first catch. Ah, yeah, very good. Let's continue. And alrighty, that was number one. Let's get for number two. So, quite nice haddock. It will go on buns. I have them ready with breadcrumbs. Right. Oh, what you see behind me is the boat that goes between the city center of Ålesund and the town of Langevåg, Sula on the other side here, which is a separate municipality. Now we turn around the boat, so we face the waves with the bow. They were a bit stronger than I thought. Oh. That's it. So, Well, let's say that we are off to a good start. I think that's fair to say. And that's the reason why I'm not using this stiffer tip that probably many people favor, because sometimes you don't feel there's a fish, and really that was I thought, you know, for some time that, you know, somebody was nibbling at it, but there wasn't any strong movement at all. But there was something, and I think actually it had been for some time. So all the way to the bottom, around 90 meters, 75 meters. That's about 270 feet deep. And one of the neighbors here just caught a very nice cod, around 7-8 kilos. And also I had several, you know, I felt it was touching all the way to the bottom. They caught it, and we really, I could feel it several times. So you can see here around us, there's a lot of boats now. So everybody is excited when somebody gets a fish. So let's see. It would have been nice to have a nice cod. That cod that they got was super, quite fantastic. So for sure, the cod has arrived to spawn in the Borgen Fjord. So we'll see. We just continue. You see, I change hand now and then, so if not, you get. So if you see now, there's quite a lot of boats around here. Oh, let's see. such a gorgeous, gorgeous day to be on the water. Just one thing missing. Oh, here we are. Just one thing missing. And I guess you probably already have guessed it by now. We are well into the video. Of course, it's time for a chat and a cuppa. If you haven't found your favorite beverage yet, please stop the video and go and get it and rejoin us. Oh. As always, some concentrated energy, calories. I don't normally, I don't allow myself chocolate, you know, being a rather portly person, to put it that way, I guess. Diplomatically. But when I'm out and about on the water, it's part and parcel of what we do. Anyway, most important thing first. Cheers. Oh. Oh, that did the trick. It's been a long day. Well, it was a bit of a dramatic start to the day too. We had minus degrees in the night, and the Bay of Skodje had frozen over. And that I was a bit concerned there that, you know, if it's more than 1 centimeter thick, we're basically stuck. We probably could have gone the long route around since you know, there was no waves and no wind, and gone the Fjord, you know, where we put out the lobster pots and just continued all the way out there and then come in here, in the back here. Maybe you can do that on the way back one day, on the way back when we take the boat back to Skodje. Now we're gonna stay here for keep the boat here for about a month. The engine also will have service out here. The dealer is out there, and so no, I'm very happy to be here. The Fjord fiske, you know, fishery for skrei is pretty much the high point of the fishing season here in Sunnmøre and Ålesund region. And people are coming with their boats from all over Sunnmøre. In the night, if they have, you know, space to sleep over in the boat, they go to the harbor in the town and dock there and stay the night and enjoy themselves, and maybe go to a pub and have a well-deserved pint or two. And I saw around in the marina where we have rented a berth for a month, there was a few people actually. The manager of the marina, he said that he had rented out 8 spaces already, so we were the 9th to get a space there. So, you know, normally in the winter the berths are empty, and of course if they can have a little bit of extra income, hobby fishers coming and renting a space for a month, that's good for the marina and good for us. It's getting fairly late in the afternoon now, so I think that it's time to wrap up for today and go back to the marina where we have the car waiting for us. So it took about an hour out here this morning. Nice trip. I enjoy quite a lot the tour, the ride. But of course, it's not something you do every day for coming out fishing here. It's too long. You know, an hour here, an hour there, and then you spend 6 hours out here fishing on the water, and then back again. So that is a bit too much for most people. So quite happy that we have been able to rent this boat at this marina. It's such a beautiful day and gorgeous view, and if you see around us now, that we're gone. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We started, we got up at 6. And as it is now, we'll be home by 6. So 12 hours. Fantastic day. And it's early March, first week of March. And you know, the winter has been exceptional, and we've been able to go out fishing with the Fike. I hope you enjoy those videos, and if you haven't seen them yet, please do so. They are up here. Just link them. And I think they come up at the end of the video as well. So, anyway, my cup of tea is finished. I'm quite happy with today. I hope you are too. And as always, thank you for watching and commenting, subscribing, liking and sharing. We really enjoy and appreciate if you give us a thumbs up and drop us a message. That's what all these videos are about, and this channel is about, is, you know, interact with fishermen like us across the world, and you know, in Pacific Northwest, and you know, British Columbia, and in Britain and Ireland particularly, where, you know, most of the viewers are from the Anglosphere. I hope you like this video as much as we enjoy making it for you. If you're a regular viewer, please consider supporting the channel. Every dime that you support us with goes directly to buying new fishing equipment, and with that we can make many more videos for you. So if you haven't supported the channel financially yet, please consider doing so. Anyway, now we go home, and thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon.